we are living in a political vacuum. And this political vacuum is extremely serious and dangerous, and we need to fill the political vacuum. Two states is in serious danger. If you ask me, is it doable? I say it is doable. If you ask me, what about tomorrow? I will say tomorrow is too late for two states. We and the Israelis are slipping into a one-state reality, and the facts on the ground, they dictate themselves. So, my conclusion on this, those who believe in two states should take measures to protect the two states. I was the first Palestinian who landed in Madrid, October 1991, for the peace talks, for the Madrid talks. We promised people better tomorrow. We promised people end of occupation. We promised people that things are going to be better. Since Madrid conference until today, things are walking backward. We put Israel on sanctions for its destruction of two states, settlements, violation of international law, violation of human rights, and the systematic killings of our people, and so on. Now, so this is one option, the stick. The other option is to recognize Palestine as a state. We are horrified and angry by the fact that the world deals with Ukraine and Palestine with double standard. Palestine is under occupation. There are killings. There are destructions. There are people who are wounded. There are people who are in millions. Palestinian refugees are in millions. And if Ukraine is a year ago, Palestine catastrophe has took place 74 years ago and still ongoing. The Israelis, they said no elections in Jerusalem. What does this mean for Israel? For Israel, it means that Jerusalem is not part of Palestine. So when the Palestinian leadership was put under the choice of elections or Jerusalem, everybody did say, yes, Jerusalem, but we continue to fight for elections. We're not surrendering. The issue of election is not a technical issue. Some people will say, maybe it is a technical issue, why don't you vote online? This is a political issue. You don't hide in your bedroom and say, okay, I'm voting. Israel has arrested. Our candidates in Jerusalem were arrested. Our candidates in Jerusalem were not allowed to have election campaign. So how are you going to have elections without candidates and without election campaign and without polling stations? How can you run affairs of a country when you don't control resources? UNCTAD, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, August 1st, they issued a report to say that Palestinian territories contribute by $50 billion annually to Israeli GDP. Palestinians lose X number of billions because of lack of access to Area C. My dear friends, Area C is 62% of the West Bank. It is an economic apartheid. It is. It is.